Francisco Salas. It is an honor for him to welcome Gert to his house, which is thanks to Sankey. He received the diamond rank, and because of what he has done, and thanks to Sankey's extraordinary bonuses, this is why he is able to pay off his house. That's how he acquired it. And that's how his wife, daughter, grandson, and housemaid share this place. His story starts this way. He came from Torreon. He came here to this house from there. His dad used to live there along with his 3 brothers, his grandfather, and him. When his dad got married again, he had a difficult life with his stepmother. It was a very, very difficult kind of life, which hurt him a lot. Then he learned that change was up to him, and what he did or did not do was what would bring the results of his deeds. He really started working around the age of 14 in the Mexican pig market in order to start making money. After that, he went to Mexico City to study. In Mexico, he went to work at Suburbia and in the bullfighting business, studying and working at the same time in an IBM high school and at this job. At the same time he was attending high school, he was already studying systems engineering and was attending preparatory school to validate this systems engineering major. His dad went to Mexico City to look for him and told him, "I'm proposing a business to you." That business was to set up a construction materials business. An economic crisis suddenly hit and business fell off, and so did their income. At 19 years old, he started working in a company that was a heavy machinery company. He worked there for a few years until this company finally had to shut down, and then he left. It was later when he learned that his in-laws had a furniture factory, and he was invited to work as manager of their factory. Later, he got married and became independent from his in-laws. In the year 1994, there was a fire in that factory, and he quit. In that same year, as the factory was being refurbished, he said to his wife, "You know what? We're not going to sell houses. We're going to sell our vehicles. We're going to sell everything we've got, and I'm going to close now. It's over, I'm telling you." In about 2003, when he started to learn a little bit about what network markets were, he started reading Robert Kiyosaki and Jim Rohn, and that showed him what a marketing network was. And he said, "Okay, let us get into that company." Unfortunately, the company changed products, and he followed the company to another company. That was the beginning of it all. They sell this other company, and he creates a network movement to favor the person who had bought it. Then he starts looking around, and he remembers that Alfonso Casabal had spoken to him some time ago. 2 years ago, he had actually told him, "Paco, look at that. We have the technology about the mitochondria. It is not that you have to know or that I don't know what it's all about, but I will send you the product for you to get registered with me. I will sponsor you." Then he buys 2 boxes under his name and sends them to Francisco, and that coincides with him arriving in Mexico City the next day at the Sankey Summit, one of the important summits, the national summit. Okay, this is good. He goes there. He enters the saloon. There were, I don't know, a tremendous amount of people. Teresa Santana asked him to listen to the engineer there, surrounded by only nice people, and he said, "It's not about there being only nice people. It's about committed people, and people who are committed to 2 things. Either they're fine with the product or they're satisfied with their business today." He explained that if the product is great and all is fine with the business, that's extraordinary. And in the end, that's what he's looking for. They counted 74 people who stood at the podium stand at that event, all saying that they had reached the bronze rank, and they had done it in a month. That is what he said found extraordinary, because he said, "How much does a bronze rank distributor earn?" And he looked at the numbers and he said, "Oh, between 3,000 and 6,000 pesos a month." he could win a bronze rank. And the amazing thing is that there were more than 40,000 people earning 10,000 pesos per month. And that's what attracted him to Sankey. In 4 periods, he was already diamond ranked. It was very fast. It's amazing that he invested 1,500 pesos into a business, and that gave him 100,000 pesos. What is the difference between setting up a business like the ones I had and having a business like Sankey? It's just that it's smart business. It's smart distribution. You have to be smart at what you're doing, and you have to understand that it's your business and that it's going to move according to what you do and how you do it. You have to understand that it's about what you transmit to people. That's what people are going to accept. It's extraordinary to be able to be part of a business that is always moving forward, that always carries you to the future with vision, with the expectation that everyone, no matter what education you have, simply put, if you put your heart into doing it, you can achieve it all. This is the story of everything Francisco has gotten from Sankey. Thank you, Paco. Thank you, Gert. Thanks to you. Thanks to Sankey. You are all a blessing in my life.